In this lesson, let's take a look at what things are done when the game starts. Open Project Settings, then scroll down to Special Events. Then Startup. Click on Startup, then click to deselect the event, and confirm the change. After starting the game, the screen is black. Obviously, this is the first event that runs when we start the game. Locate and open the startup event. The first command is to set the mouse pointer, and the second command creates the title screen. Search here for title screen. Right-click to open file location, then open the title screen file. First we'll check what these buttons do. Open the click event for this button. Here the instructions are written into independent execution blocks, because when the Start Game button is clicked, the button itself will be deleted. When an element is removed, events attached to it are not guaranteed to continue executing, and after an event wait occurs, subsequent instructions will never be executed. The new game public event is called here. When the scene is asynchronously loaded from the hard disk, the event wait is automatically performed. Let's follow the lead and check out the new game public event. First it gets the initial scene ID and player position, transfers the player actor to the start position while loading and then sets the zoom rate of the camera to the value of the global variable. It then lets the camera follow the player. We'll go on to see where initial items are set. Search for Gain Initial Items, and open the event file. These are the things that appear in the player's inventory in a new game. Check out the next public event, Game Initialization. The first command sets the main actor HUD and the second command sets the item drop log. The following commands set the player's controls. These four events are disabled by default, so enable them. On the title screen of the game, press the Escape key to open the menu interface. Disable triggering of these keyboard and mouse events at the beginning, and you'll be fine. This little trick can be used to design different operation logic in the map and battle scene. View mouse click events for other buttons in the title screen. So how do we display a logo before the title screen? Create a UI file. Create a text element. Make sure it's horizontally and vertically centered, and then set the text to be horizontally centered. Now fill in the text field. Set the font size. Open the Startup public event, disable the Create Title Screen Element command, and insert a new Create Element command and select the logo UI we just made. Success! We've replaced the splash screen with our own. Select the logo text element, and add an auto-run event. Add a wait of 2000 milliseconds, then delete the logo element. Now we'll create the title screen element again. On startup, our logo displays for 2 seconds then automatically goes to the title screen. We'll add a little transition effect to the logo. Insert a Move Element command. Set initial opacity to 0. It might not be very intuitive to put opacity in this directive. Use 1000 milliseconds to transition to opacity 1, wait yes. Then use 1000 milliseconds to transition to opacity 0, wait yes. It'll take a total of 4 seconds to display this logo. Mission completed. Next, let's make a small window, but we'll disable the logo first, because it takes a long time to debug each time. Back to the title screen element. Duplicate a button and rename it to Thank You List. Adjust the position of the button. Create a new container element and horizontally and vertically center the display. Modify the width and height of the element. Create a new image element in the container as the background. Set the image width and height to 100% of the parent element. Set this way, when the size of the container changes, the background automatically matches the size. Now set the background image, and select the item slot image. Use slice display mode so it will display as a grid of images. Set the cropping area to 128 by 128, the border parameter is the width of the cutting around the grid, which is set to 16. The picture will be cut into 9 pieces and tiled in 9 areas of the window. Now set opacity to 75%. Create a new text element in the container, set to center. Feel free to enter some thank you list content. Who is Mr. 9 Demon Sue? Now this window interface refers to his teaching content. I will put his B station link under the video. Create a new text element in the container element as a close button, set to 100 by 100, right aligned. Add a mouse enter event, and insert the set text command, have it modify the text color to red. Now add a mouse leave event. Insert the set text command, have it modify the text color to white. Done. When the mouse enters or leaves, the button will change colors. Next, add a left mouse button press event for it. Insert the delete element command, specify the element ID, then select the window container element. Now when the close button is pressed, the window is closed. Select the window container element, right-click, select toggle. Now an exclamation point appears to the right of the element, indicating that this element will be ignored when creating all elements of the UI file. Open the mouse click event of the Thanks List button and insert the create element command. Append all to root. Load all components of a UI file but ignore disabled components. Append one to root, just create a specified component in the UI file, even if it has been disabled. Append all to element, nest the newly created element into the specified component as a child element. Here select Create Single Element to root, then select Window Container. Debug tested, and click the Thank You List button, and now a window will pop up. Let's add a sound effect and the close button is pressed. Finally, let me teach you a rich text trick. Select 9 Demon Mr. Sue. Right-click menu Insert Color Label, and set it to red. Mr. Sue appeared in our thank you list with the VIP treatment of QQ members. The brief introduction about UI ends here.